Well, Aaron, Youngkin has not even sworn in office, but he already has two big challenges facing him. First, his pick to head up Virginia's environmental policies. He is a former coal lobbyist, a President Trump's former EPA, and there is tremendous opposition against him. And today, there were 150 former EPA employees from Democratic and Republican administrations sending a letter to the Senate challenging them to say no to this nominee. And then the other challenge that is facing Youngkin, of course, is how is he going to stop COVID?
Please get the vaccine. My wife and I have gotten the vaccine. We've gotten the booster. It's the best way to keep ourselves safe. We're not going to mandate it. Second of all, I don't think people should get fired for not getting the vaccine. And in fact, you've seen us stand up and press back, getting ready to press back on President Biden's initiatives that are in front of the Supreme Court right now. In our healthcare system today, thousands of healthcare workers have not been vaccinated. And in fact, if President Biden's order is maintained, they will have to be fired. And in a system that's being overwhelmed right now, can we think of anything worse to do than, in fact, having to let loose critical workers in our healthcare system today?
Are you going to lift mask mandates that are in place in school districts?
Yes, we are. We're going to rescind the mandate that requires K through 12 children to wear a mask to school. And we've been quite clear about that.
School districts that want to maintain mask mandates, you're going to force them to lift those?
Well, the way that Virginia works is that the governor cannot ban masks mandates. Schools make those decisions. We will, in fact, then also make sure that schools allow parents to exercise their rights for what's best for their children to opt out of those mandates.
Another controversial issue, Youngkin's nominee to head up Virginia's environmental policies. Are you sticking with him, and how will you convince the Senate not to shut that down?
Well, I'm absolutely sticking with and backing Andrew Wheeler, and I get frustrated at this moment because Virginians stood up in November and made a very clear statement. We're tired of partisan politics that are trying to judge people based on whose team they have been on or who their former boss is. And it's happening again now, and it's not correct. Andrew Wheeler is going to be a fabulous secretary of our natural and historic resources. He will work for me, and we're going to press forward with the agenda that I promised all Virginians.
A spokesman tonight for Youngkin says they are standing firm behind his nominee to head up Virginia's environmental policies. One more nugget to share with you. There was word late tonight that 30 people in the Attorney General's office, they've just gotten their walking papers. We spoke with a spokesperson for Jason Miyares, and they said that is true, and it's not uncommon that when there is a change in leadership, that there are some people who will get their walking papers. And so they did confirm that for us tonight. So things are heating up already before the swearing in. So they may be on the political side heating up. But Aaron, as you know, they are not heating up outside. It is cold out here.